Brandon Moreno and Deiveson Figueiredo 4. Look, we've seen this dance 4 times, and you know what? It's still entertaining. These two guys put on a show. They don't like each other. They could be, they're nowhere near similar in terms of personalities and fighting style. Deiveson Figueiredo, strong, athletic, powerful. Brandon Moreno, charismatic, quick, good gas tanked, really fast strikes. I mean, the recipe for these two guys, it's just there's a wonder that it's the only fight that we've seen 4 times. And coming into it, there were a lot of different narratives. I mean, this was going to be the fight that ended this disagreement and this quadrigy. Is that even a word? I don't know. But look, from the get-go, and we've seen this through various iterations of this particular series, Brandon Moreno was the quicker fighter. I mean, he started off, he was mixing it up. And, when you fight a guy as much as these two individuals have fought each other, you can see that Brandon Moreno clearly came with a game plan. And the game plan was to mix it up. The game plan was to tire Deiveson out and to integrate takedowns as much as that was part of it. And you know what? It worked to good effect. And throughout this fight, we saw so many scrambles. It was actually amazing. To think that this weight division was ever at one time under duress, and I can see it because maybe the personalities are not there, but Brandon Moreno, especially with Deiveson leaving the division, Deiveson has left the division. More about that later. Yeah, it's his to rule. But look, let's talk about the fight. Effectively, look, this is how I see it. Brandon Moreno came with a game plan. He was able to tire Deiveson out. And, while he started with he was quicker to the punch in a lot of instances, but was able to mix it up. And, it's really unfortunate that it ended the way it did. I mean, what do you think? A lot of people are not going to like the fact that Deiveson and obviously, the native countrymen in, Brazil weren't too happy that it ended the way that it did. But what can you say? Brandon came with an amazing game plan. He swung with the strikes. Maybe the second strike was unnecessary, but it's in motion. I mean, it's really hard to say that he meant it. I definitely don't think he did. And to be honest, he was well above in the scoreboards. Deiveson had his moments. There were a couple of guillotine attempts over there, but for the most part, Moreno was, I wouldn't say in cruise control, because it's funny, throughout all the fights that they had, they're competitive. They've all been competitive. In this case, Brandon Moreno ends it. And, Deiveson moves up, and I think it's the right move for him. So it will be really intriguing to see how he matches up with the other individuals in the higher sort of weight classes. But look, what do you think? I think Brandon Moreno deserved it. For sure he did. What are your thoughts, guys? Give us a thumbs up. Put some comments below, and we hope to hear from you soon.